Ladies and gentlemen, it's that time of the year again, and here we go. We're talking to Nathan Klosterman, the girls' high school soccer coach. Are you with the boys also?
Just to the girls.
All right then. So, ladies and gentlemen, what a nice guy this guy is, and knows the X's and O's, and are very good with the children and the young ladies that he's building over there at the old Southwest High School, the medicine and bioscience is that how
That's
we?
right.
All right, and they are the Owls, ladies and gentlemen. And I don't know if you had you and the girls or you have a green thumb, but I went by there last week and it looks great.
Yeah, field's in really great shape.
How does that happen?
We're fortunate to be the only sport that really plays out there. Our boys and girls soccer team. We don't have football at the school, so it stays in pretty good shape year round.
Yeah, I mean, it's the cleanest place I've seen on Arsenal, man. Right across the street from the old, the hill, Schnooks on the Hill. There's a lot of great soccer that's been played there, man.
Mm-hmm.
So Nathan, you're up in it. Your class ranking for your in Missouri State, you're number one, man.
I know it's crazy.
And so you know that I know that this is mid-season, and we want to finish that way. But the story is, you have when you look at the stats, you have a goalkeeper that's rocking, socking them out with the shutouts, with the defense. And then you got the offense with 18 goals, 13 goals, 7 with a boatload of assists. Can you give us a little rundown of who you got, why you have it like that?
Yeah, so our goalie Claire, she works really hard. Kind of short, but plays mighty. Loves to be aggressive, come out, shut down, shooting lanes, make the offensive players nervous. Does a really great job one-on-one breakaway stuff. So she does a great job to put herself in a position to just kind of close things down and make it hard for players to score. It's part of why we've only given up 5 goals all season long.
Wow. And that's the little gal that played your fullback position last season.
She played a little bit back there. She's been our starting goalie for all 3 years.
Okay.
But she plays a little bit of field too, and we have the ability to get her out there. But she commits herself to the goalie craft and has been really trying to improve in a bunch of areas. Just wish she'd get a little taller.
Well, so you be able to pray, correctly. Ask for leaping ability.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she's a real go getter.
Yeah,
That gal.
strong hands and good positioning, and just kind of wraps up everything that's near her, and moves pretty well in the goal mouth. So does all the stuff you want from a goalie.
Right.
So we're
Yeah.
fortunate to have her.
That's what I was going to say. The presence on her, and she has, a soccer IQ for sure,
Mm-hmm.
man.
Yeah, definitely.
So on the other end of the ball, you got all these goal scorers.
Yeah.
How
Yeah,
does,
we've got a couple of really solid players, a sophomore and a freshman that have found a nice, kind of bond together, a good kind of chemistry to work together and set each other up for a lot of things. We've got a senior out wide on the wing who does an awesome job at getting services in. But yeah, we've been very fortunate with our start to the year, scoring a lot of goals, putting a lot of pressure on teams early in games, which has just really helped us kind of pile up these wins and get ourselves, a nice reputation for some of the things we can do.
right on. And scoring first is just an
Yeah.
unbelievable stat. It's It's mind-boggling. You
Yeah.
know, it's always a treasure. You know, when you come back
Hmm.
and win. But man, that stat you can't avoid it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So there you go, Nathan. Is it has anything to do with Coach Kosterman that you have a new strategy this season and all that?
I think really the thing that we work for here, we're smaller public school in the city, and the thing that we just have to do to find success is get girls in and keep them in the program and help them build over 2, 3, 4 years. So they come in and at a certain level, coach them up the expectations, and they get used to formation, how we want to run things, how we want to play, and just develop that over 2, 3, 4 years. So I think the best thing for me, that I provide is just consistency year to year with what the girls can expect and know what they need to do when they come in so that they can just go out there and play. We've got some really great athletes. We have a couple of, just two club players that really, bring any sort of experience, and the rest of the team is just girls that want to come out and work hard and learn the game and have some fun with it. So, we try to keep things light. We try and just, have some fun and keep the learning going, and the kids really respond well to that.
Yeah, yeah, man. And did you get a new set of unis, or how you looking in that department?
Yep, we got some new uniforms. We got we went from some Nike uniforms to some Under Armour uniforms this year, and the girls are enjoying those. I think breathe a little easier. So, yeah, we're really enjoying where things are at right now. We're in what we call our showcase week this week. 3 really tough games, and got a couple more to finish the season. But we're looking forward to the challenge of the postseason and seeing what we can do.
Well, pray tell, who you got this week?
We played Veritas Christian Academy on Monday in a tight game and dropped that one. A couple of goals. We had some chances, couldn't convert, and we've got Brentwood today and Metro tomorrow for the conference title.
Wow, is Metro tomorrow at your place?
We're playing at Gateway Stems Field, just up the road. It's Metro's home game, and so
Oh,
that's
that's
where they
it.
play their home
Yeah,
games.
the
Yep.
old soccer Hall of Fame used to be there.
Yep. Hmm.
Yeah, that's a nice field, man. Nice
Yeah.
grass. Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, Brentwood, you meet up. The leading goal scorer in the area.
Yep. Yeah. Should be a tough ask. We have a game plan in mind, and we'll hopefully be able to execute accordingly. And like we talked about earlier, we're looking to jump on their team and try and get some early goals before she can really get going, because she is a strong player. She is really talented, and she strikes fear in teams for a reason.
Well, yeah. Now you go talk about that rivalry
Hmm.
with you all and up the street at Metro. Hey, man, that's a real. That ain't nobody's. You don't have to take a back seat to nobody with that rivalry.
Yeah, yeah, they've been the pinnacle of St. Louis public school soccer, girls and boys, for a long time, and we've been pushing to rewrite some of that on our end as much as we can. But they have a great program, a really nice coach, good players, and so it'll be a challenge for us, and we're looking forward to hopefully stepping up and taking that challenge on head on, and showing them what we can do.
And once again, when is that game?
Tomorrow afternoon at 4:30.
Tomorrow
So
afternoon.
Thursday the 24th at 4:30.
Well, under full disclosure, ladies and gentlemen, that's the place to be. Yeah, and here you go. Is you get 5 more minutes? You got 5 more minutes for me?
Yeah, I got 5 minutes for you.
All right then. So, Nate, you got all that. Now, this school that you played Monday,
Hmm.
I never heard of it. What is it? Where is it at?
Yeah, Veritas Christian. They're out right next to Fort Zumwalt North High School. They are I think the Christian school, private school. They've been around for a little while, not too long, but yeah, we had never played them before in girls. I think our boys played them for the first time this fall too. But nice stadium. Rural space out in O'Fallon, Fallon, Missouri, and So we took a nice trip out there and got some bonding in on the bus and did all some fun, good things out there. And it was good for us. We'd been looking for some really competitive games, because some of our early season schedule was less of that. So it was nice to get a really competitive game where we were able to play 80 minutes in a good environment for that. So, we're feeling pretty good about what we did and what we saw, even with the loss. We were able to hang with them. I think they're probably one of the top 5 teams in Class 1 in the state as well. So being able to hang with them and play with them for the entire game like we did felt like a nice win for us.
Well, just to inform you, you used to be in the hunt. Now you're the hunted.
Yep.
Yeah.
Feels weird.
Yeah, baby. Yeah. So go get them. Owls. Who's those owls? Yeah. But I'm looking forward. I hope to make those games. I really enjoyed coming out last season to see you play.
Yeah. We love having you out there.
But yeah. Now here we go. It's a custom here to say, hey, Nathan, whatever you want to say to who you ever want to say it to for as long as you want to say it for. This is your opportunity.
I think just the same message that I preached last year is get out and support our city soccer teams. We are trying to do some great things in the city with limited resources, players who don't have the capacity to play, club to do a bunch of other things that don't grow up playing soccer, and bring them in and do some really cool things at lots of our schools in the city. So, if you have chances to get out and watch some of our city schools, Metro, Roosevelt, Gateway STEM, Soldan, Collegiate, playing at a team near you, just come on out and watch, because we're trying to build and support in ways, add us to your schedules, be flexible with those types of things, because we want to grow soccer everywhere. We want the St. Louis area to be soccer 101, the soccer capital of the country, and then that takes effort across the board at all areas, not just in the county. So, that's just the thing that I preach all the time is we can play some good soccer here too. And we got small schools. We got schools that are brand new and learning, but we got kids that are dedicated and, take some time to watch us.
And so the way to follow you is Collegiate Medicine Bioscience. Is that?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. Collegiate School of Medicine and Bioscience is our school. And then, you can find any of the St. Louis City schools pretty easily from there.
Right. Exactly. Yeah. I'm a believer. And now the state of Missouri, the Show Me State, they're a believer too, man.
I hope so.
Yeah. And so that I know that and tell all the girls in the school, the principal, the athletic director, you're well certified.
Yes.
You're well certified. You get, it's got to by yearly, you know what I mean?
I got to re-up it every year.
Huh? There you go, baby. There you go.
Sir.
So, I want to say what a nice pleasure it is to talk to you again, Nathan. And
it's good to talk to you.
And the Whale Certified family wishes you the best.
Yeah, we appreciate what you do for the community. Giving everybody lots of soccer players, coaches a voice to talk about their programs. So thanks for doing what you do.
Right on. All right, man. So you're Whale Certified, and that I know that almost anybody, if they really want to, can be Whale Certified.
Yes, sir.
All right, Deb. Bye-bye.